This is just a quick video about some of the tools that I'm making to get around a couple of issues. One is making these points inside these spherical dodecahedrons on a stem, and I've made this tool for this, which is a long 12-inch long aluminium 1/2 inch hex bar. I've flattened one a inch, first inch and a quarter of one of the edges of the hexagon, so that I can drill through the edge to edge. If we do it through the flats, the tool presentation is the wrong way to have the flat on this flat tool post. This gets my hands right out the way, and my backhand's got plenty of power to do the boring, and there's not much tool sticking out to flex, so it's working out really well. There's 4 grub screws, 2 on each side. They're 3/16 grub screws, 6mm, maybe they're 6mm. They're M6 and about 6mm long anyway. And on the other end of that tool I've got a pyramid tool. I've ground a pyramid tool. So what I'm doing, boring these holes, is I'm starting it off with the skew that way round, defining the point. Then I'm going in with the pyramid, widening the hole out so that I've got a little bit of clearance to the point, and going in the full depth of the pyramid. It means reversing the tool a few times to get to the full depth of the hole. Then coming in with the point down, so heel towards the point, going in, then turning it round, going in, then going in with the pyramid tool again, until I eventually finish up on depth with the tool that way round, heel against the point inside the hole, and you end up with a nice burnished point inside there, and not too much trauma when you break through to the holes from the other points. So yeah, much more, because there's less flex in the tool. I've only got an inch of tool sticking out. That's an M4. I should discuss that really. That's an M4 hex key, and that is drilled out to 4.8, 2 inches deep, so that, you know, I've got plenty of get this the right way around. That's the right way around. It isn't. There we go. Yeah, drilled in 2 inches deep, so I've got an inch of tool beyond these grub screws, so I can make it longer if I want to, if I need to. I don't see a need to, certainly not in this case, but it's there if I need it. I might make other tools, but they would have to all be for this handle. This is a 12-inch handle for using on this flat tool rest. So that's the first tool I've made to address this issue of this is already a fail, because I was experimenting and I picked off one of the points with a pick, and I went in too deep on that point. I don't even know why I did. I guess I was just happy that I was getting in quick. So I'll redo this anyway, again. And the other problem was hollowing this Roman dodecahedron, which I'd got no tools to do. So I've got a shorter hex bar. This is 7 inches long, 7.5 inches long, which takes M6 hex keys. Again, drilled through created a flat and drilled through the edges so that it holds the tool that way. It's not so important, because these tools are going to be on a normal tool rest. They're going to be used on a normal tool rest, so you could just turn it till the tool presents itself right. I have ground a flat on the bottom so that it gives me a bit of stability on the tool rest, so it was less temptation, less tendency to rotate. So that's just a normal hollower, and then the bent hollowing tool. Now the normal hollower, any of these which are straight, can be made two-sided. So on the other end of that I'll put a flat scraper. So this can be a hollower or a flat scraper, and I'm going to make a vortex tool that fits this handle as well. So yeah, that'll be a useful little tool. I did waste one bit of aluminium figuring out how to, oh, that's a 6 point, to take this M6 hex bar, that's a 6.8 millimeter hole, which happens to be the tapping size for an M8. So I'd got that drill in my tap and die drill set. If you haven't got one, it's a M6 a 6.8 millimeter drill for an M6 hex key. The long reach hex keys to give you enough length to work with. I've got enough, where did I put there? I've got the hook part of this hex key left, and there's enough length there to make a smaller hollowing tool. I'm going to dome the end of these hex bars as well, just put a dome on them. Just looks neater, and it's like no edges to catch on anything, any work. So there's where I am with making these tools. They're working out really well at the moment. Hopefully this hollowing tool works as well as this boring tool. Thanks for watching.